want us to sleep on this one. But do you ever find that, like, or do you think there's a problem with having different friends having different roles?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this video. I'm here with M again.
Hi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
really. And today we're just going to, as you can see, we're just chill, cozy. We're just going to
Cozy
gist.
vibes.
Yeah, cozy vibes.
Yeah.
And just that's basically it. So, how have you been? I'm checking up on you. My subscribers, how have you guys been? How you doing? Good. Have you eaten? Drank water today?
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they
Leave
have.
me. Let me speak to my people. How do
Just
you
connect to your friends.
But anyway, let's just dive right into it.
Yeah. Well, you didn't ask me how I'm doing,
You said unfortunately.
Please, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
But MK, for real, like, you've been with me throughout this week.
Yeah.
Creating content and everything.
And also, it's so wild that it's also been a bit unintentional as well.
Yeah.
Like we didn't plan but we just been seeing
each other
so much of each
so
other.
much, like, I'm sick of it.
No, we'll soon probably.
Like, MK, please don't call me. Leave me.
Leave me. Oh, but that's a good way to introduce the kind of like the first thing. No, not the first thing we wanted to talk about, like friendships and how to navigate
boundaries in friendship.
Yeah, boundaries.
And everything. Like,
that's a good one.
I feel people don't understand boundaries. Not everybody, but majority of people don't understand boundaries in friendship.
Yeah.
For the fact that, okay, you are close to me, but that does not mean you're going to enter my mouth.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. And flipping the script, I was even also thinking about how you on your own can set boundaries for yourself and for your friends. Because I find that sometimes I struggle with, it's not the person's fault. It's more like, like, let's say for example, you want to you want to do things with me, maybe you want to hang out, you want to I'm the one telling you, yes, you asked me the one that said come, and I mean it, but realistically I should have some time for myself.
Yeah, you should.
So I'm the one, in that case, how can you set boundaries? Do you think you're good at setting boundaries, you yourself?
I'm learning now. Like, I think I'm good now, but before,
yeah.
Like, I'm always, even if I'm dog tired, after like filming and everything, and you tell me, oh, I'm coming over, I'm like, okay,
I accept.
I accept you.
I love you as my friend.
I love you. So come
But,
and see me tired and stressed. Just come in.
Yeah. But sometimes you just need to be able to set boundaries.
Oh, now it's like, it doesn't have to be, setting boundaries is not rude.
No,
that's what people don't
understand. It's too different. Like
although it's very thin, like there's a thin line between people take it, like there's a thin line.
Oh no, how people receive it. Yeah, that one is a whole different conversation. Because there's this page I follow on Instagram. She's a psychologist. I don't really want to pull up her name now because it's good before I search down. Yeah, so she's a psychologist, and I think she specializes on boundaries, if at all. So she's been, from her post, she just makes like quick illustrations, so it's not too, oh my god, I'm seeing a psych right now. So she just explains how to set boundaries, and you don't just start. It's step by step. And then she also addresses how people receive boundaries, because if I call you every day, you accept, and then all of a sudden you're setting boundaries, it's going to come off as
rude, or
not rude, but I'm going to notice the change, because that's different from what has been.
But how do you think you set boundaries towards people that have already been in your life and already feel you do not have boundaries?
Yes, I think that's even what I was trying to say. So if the person is truly for you, like if the person cares about it, it takes some adjusting for the person, because they might be conflicted, they might be confused, they do something wrong or something. But if like they truly love you and they're ready to not center themselves, because sometimes people genuinely think, oh, did I do something wrong? Is that why she's setting boundaries? But like if you look at it and you really pay attention to it, you'll be able to decipher whether or not it's malicious or
or I feel you could just have the conversation with the person.
Like
it's actually not that difficult. Like, where do we stand? what's going on? Did I do something wrong? The person will be like, oh no, I just needed my space that time, and it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, or not even just needed, because that saying needed my space is kind of suggestive of, different phases where it can be, okay, this week I just had a bad week, so I wasn't really entertaining visitors. But boundaries is more, I think it's more so like, okay, from 9 p.m. I don't take texts, I don't take calls, I don't go on WhatsApp, maybe I'm on Twitter, maybe I'm on Instagram, but like, it's just like, little things like that, little things like that. Boundaries could be anything. It could be, I don't let people into my house. I've seen some people like that. Like, no matter what, they're like, let's meet outside.
Yeah.
Let's meet somewhere else. Or they don't even go to your house. You can come to their house, but like, they don't go to yours. It's just, I'm just giving wild examples. That's just boundaries. Or I don't eat in that one. I eat. Or I don't eat in someone's house, or I don't eat cooked food,
Or I don't eat not cooked food.
Not non-home cooked food.
Yeah,
it's different things. It's different things. Boundaries could be boundaries could be a lot of things. I feel like if somebody cares about you, you guys can figure it out. It's definitely very healthy to have boundaries. Obviously, we're not psychologists. We're just
talking. We're just two girls on a couch talking.
And I think like in our own friendship, to put ourselves on blast, I think we've always been fortunate. I'd say fortunate to understand each other's boundaries so much so that our friendship is convenient.
Do you feel it could also be the fact that we're from the same place?
The cause of our the thing about,
because
you and I, we always have to relate everything to where we're from, because like we're both very passionate about where we're from.
Yeah. Barely see people that way.
So we're a minority. So if we see you, we're checking for you for sure.
And like outside, you know how you meet someone today, please come into my home, eat my food, lay on my bed.
I will give you the clothes that I'm wearing down off my back. In fact, you say you need a bed, have my bed.
Take it home.
I think we're generally, I think people from southern Nigeria are just generally more, I don't say more accommodating because I don't know, but we're just generally accommodating.
And hospitable and everything.
Points have been made. We're very accommodating people. I think we're very sweet. There's something when we were speaking about boundaries, there's something I remembered when you said knowing, like, having the conversation with your friend, and not to do it because I know we have other things we want to get into today, so I don't really want us to sleep on this one, but do you ever find that, like, or do you think there's a problem with having different friends having different roles?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I know you don't like going out, this other person likes going out. Obviously, I'm going to call this person. I know you're for content creation. I know you're for chilling in the house.
Content creation, book me. Shameless plug.
But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it should be seen as normal. I don't understand. You can't be in my mouth, you can't be in my handbag every time.
Yeah. I mean, there are definitely friends that transcend all the roles. I think that's where there are definitely friends that transcend all the roles. If you want to put those friends that transcend all the roles, I'm not even sure if transcend the role is the word, but don't come from this. But there are friends who like mix well with all the roles. They can be your outing friend, they can be your school friend, they can also be your church friend, they can also be your everything friend. That's good. If you want to put them on a higher pedestal, that's fine. But for me, I like to put all my friends on kind of like the level. Same. That's a bit untrue. But like different sections of friends.
Yeah, I feel that helps in the fact that if this person, you never plan things. If this person lets you down, you're not crying and breaking up with the person.
Exactly. That's the thing about knowing the rules. So if I'm definitely not the friend I'm not the first friend you would think of if you wanted to go restaurant. I know the person you would call, but I don't want to say anything. You would definitely not call me, and I definitely will not call you. But if it's something larger, I'm definitely on your list, and you're definitely on my list. Exactly. And we've seen that happen so many times in our friendship. But I know the things I would call you for, so I won't get mad if you called me. I won't get mad if I called you to go restaurant with me and you gave me an excuse. I mean, not the one that you gave me the excuse 27 times. That one is just rude, and I will come for you.
Okay, so I said before, you've been with me throughout. How have you found like balancing content creation and school and everything and your life, obviously? Because I think people like how should I put it? Downplay the whole everything.
Yeah, the stress of creating content.
Even now that we are saying it, the person will be like, what is this talking about? But you know, it's
you just
stressful.
take pictures for a living, or you just make
Like, you
videos,
just, like, if you just wake up
and
take pictures.
nobody asked you to do it. Well, for me, I'm not an influencer, at least not yet. But just like hanging around you, that is because I've really been like, we have like a contract together where I'm helping you produce content.
Shameless plug.
Now I think already I knew, because I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, so I know what goes into creating content. Not obviously, I could not relate to it because I was not involved in it. But now I'm just hanging out with you, and I am doing a lot of things. I'm doing your makeup. I'm styling your clothes. I'm taking your pictures. So it's really exhausting. So like my whole weekend Saturday is dedicated to you. So it's definitely, I think it's a bit easy because it's once a week for us. Even though sometimes we do have those random moments like yesterday when we just quickly want to.
Shameless plug, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, follow her Instagram. And she'll leave it on the screen.
Shameless plug, don't come for us.
It's definitely tasking. Yeah. But I think you would have more insight on that, since you're the YouTuber, you're the influencer.
Yeah, but I don't think someone has ever get, like, what am I saying? English is hard. I don't think people get used to stress. Like, I know if I'm creating content, I'm up from whenever I wake up down to the long hours, but I don't think you ever get used to it fully.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's also because you're obviously very passionate about it, and you have like a goal? Not a goal in terms of like maybe certain numbers, even though it would be good to get your numbers up. Yeah. But like, because you have like, maybe the vision. Yeah, you have that's it. You have a vision, so that also helps you. Do you think that drives you as well?
Yeah, that helps me, because sometimes obviously like you feel down and everything about maybe you're not, because numbers still matter.
Numbers still matter. Now I know. I didn't know before, but now I know.
Every little matters. So there are times you feel down, but you know what you're going. Like it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Period. Period.
So sis, we're living alone now.
Yeah.
We're living alone now.
Well, yeah, we're both living alone.
How do you find the situation?
For me, it was kind of a harsh transition, because I was used to living in like
a
community home. I loved it so much.
Well, it was good for me to come visit, but living there, I think, MK, please bye.
Yeah. You would always come visit, but you've always been is it recluse? You've always been like a kind of, you're more okay. Well, they were my people anyway, so I was very comfortable with them, and it was just so nice to have a house full of people that like full of your tribe, and also literally because we're all from Cross River. Or most of us were most of us were from Cross River, so it was really, really amazing, especially around the time like this time last year when the very first lockdown started. It was very easy. It was easier because of the community of people I had around me, presently living in the same house. We were all quarantined together, so that was amazing, and I'm always grateful to them. So the transition now in the fall, because I moved out in the beginning of the fall, which is the beginning of the semester as well. So I think what helped me to get used to that was, because I'd never lived alone before that, I'd always lived with someone or people. The fact that I had school to take my time, that helped. But now I am loving it. I'm loving it a bit too much, because there's just a certain freedom.
That space you have.
Yeah, not to say that you didn't have such freedom before, but just knowing that you're here by yourself, like you can do your dance, you can sing. But speaking of singing, I'm telling you my life. But speaking of singing, I love to, me and my like the girls I used to live with before, me and my friends, we all used to sing together. We used to do we had so much fun. So in those moments you're missing that. But obviously friends come over and visit. So I definitely say I prefer living alone. How about you?
I love it. Like,
you've always loved it.
I love it.
Yeah.
The freedom, I like waking up and knowing I'm the only entity. It's only my aura surrounding this whole establishment. You feel it's the best thing ever.
And on the days where you're just not
in the mood to fake a smile.
Yeah, or even to pick up after yourself. because living with people helps you. That's what helps you to, because you're thinking of other people. You're putting other people first.
Before you.
But on the days you're not having it, you wake up, you can fling things here and fling things there until you're ready.
Do you ever get bored or like lonely?
I definitely get lonely. There was even one time that I was going through just a bout of loneliness. I would always want to go out, and at first I was like, okay, you need to bask in this loneliness. You need to let yourself feel. I don't know if I was right, but I did.
Loneliness.
Yeah, like
as we were living.
I sure right. I kind of let myself just like feel that and get used to my own company. But after that, it was like 9 p.m. Like, you trying to hang? Like, you trying to? So I'd always reach out whenever it gets to the point of, where it's suffocating. Definitely reach out to someone. We're all far away from home. You need to have. I know some people tend to maybe, I don't know, you feel you don't have friends, people don't like you, or you must have someone. You must have someone who comes to visit you, or you go to visit. Unless you're someone who can go out and do things by yourself every time. But I still feel like you must have someone who's your person.
Yeah, but personally, I can be in the house morning till night. Nothing is happening.
I know has a tribe of people.
I do, but that what I'm about to say will sound rude, but
go ahead.
Please be in your space.
Yeah.
I'm not sounding rude. Like, I love them so much. Like, come over, hang and everything, but like after, please leave.
Yeah.
Do you feel?
I don't think I do a lot of sleepovers ever since I started living by myself, which I'm comfortable with, because I always want to go to my bed. Like, even when I come to you and like we're out like doing, or wherever we are, like creating content or doing, or just gisting, like we always go back to our beds. Like last night, you left here by what time?
Okay, around 3, 4.
We always have to go back to our
somewhere.
beds. Yeah, that's the joke we make. We're like, yeah,
I parents, please, sister, open the door. Thank you. But it's been fun just chilling here, hanging out with you and you guys, of course. Don't forget to, if you had any fun in this conversation, let us know.
Yeah,
subscribe,
engage,
baby, engage,
and follow social media. Hers.
Yeah, I'm jealous too.
Instagram. I'm shy.
But for you, follow Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.